Living paycheck to paycheck? Feeling like your income just evaporates no matter how hard you try to save? You're working, you're earning, but the money's always gone. You're not alone. In fact, nearly 60% of Americans report having less than $500 in savings. But here's the good news. What if the problem isn't your income, but your plan? According to T. Harv Eker, best-selling author of Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, the lack of money is never the problem. The lack of money is merely a symptom of what's going on underneath. Today, we're introducing a system that's helped millions of people gain clarity, control, and confidence over their finances without spreadsheets, stress, or sacrificing everything you enjoy. It's called the 50-30-20 rule, and it might just change your life. Section 1. The budget breakdown that works. Let's be real. Most people don't need to hire a financial advisor or use a complicated app. They just need a clear framework. That's exactly what the 50-30-20 rule offers. A budgeting formula that divides your take-home income into 3 powerful buckets: 50% for needs, the essentials you can't live without; 30% for wants, the things that bring you joy; 20% for savings and investments, the future you're building. This rule is simple enough for beginners and trusted by financial planners across the US. It doesn't restrict you, it empowers you. Let's break it down. Section 2. 50% for needs, survival, not splurging. Needs are your non-negotiables, the foundations of daily life. Here's what typically falls under the 50% needs bucket: housing and utilities, rent or mortgage, electric, water, gas, often 25% to 35% of your take-home pay. Groceries, not fancy takeout, just essential household food, around 5% to 10%. Transportation, whether it's gas, public transit, or car insurance, 7% to 10%. Healthcare, insurance premiums, co-pays, medications, 5% to 10%. Work-related costs, childcare, commuting, uniforms, 5% to 10%. Minimum debt payments, like credit cards or student loans, 2% to 5%. If your needs are taking more than 50% of your income, cut back on your wants, never your savings. Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors, puts it, "Do not save what is left after spending. Spend what is left after saving." Section 3. 30% for wants, controlled freedom. Wants aren't wrong. They make life enjoyable, as long as they're in check. This bucket includes dining out and delivery, subscriptions like Netflix, Spotify, or YouTube Premium, travel, vacations, and weekend getaways, personal shopping, gadgets, fashion, hobbies, lifestyle upgrades, a better phone, a new couch, designer shoes. Here's where most budgets collapse, because wants can look a lot like needs. Before spending, ask, is this a need or just a desire in disguise? Example, someone earning $5,000 monthly might spend $1,500 on wants, but within that, they might prioritize a $300 concert experience over 4 random impulse purchases. That's smart spending, not random spending. Section 4. 20% for savings and investments, where growth begins. This is the game changer, the engine behind financial freedom. Your 20% should go toward emergency fund, aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses, retirement accounts, 401k IRA or Roth IRA contributions, investments, stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, depending on your risk profile, extra debt payments, pay more than the minimum on loans with high interest. Don't underestimate this step. According to Morgan Housel, author of The Psychology of Money, wealth is what you don't see. It's the cars not purchased, the clothes not bought, the meals not eaten out. Small, consistent contributions to this 20% category can change your entire financial trajectory. Realistic example. Let's say you invest just $500 per month in an index fund starting at age 25. With a 7% annual return by age 65, you'll have over $1 million, not from winning the lottery, but from discipline. Remember, always base your budget on net income, what actually hits your bank account, not your gross salary. Section 5. Real-life application. Let's say you bring home $3,000 per month after taxes. Here's the 50-30-20 rule in action. Needs, 50%, equals $1,500. Rent, groceries, bills, insurance. Wants, 30%, equals $900. Dining out, streaming, travel. Savings and investments, 20%, equals $600. Retirement, emergency fund, paying down debt. This framework brings balance. It removes the guesswork, reduces guilt, and gives every dollar a job. Section 6. Why this rule works and why it lasts. This isn't just a budgeting technique, it's a mindset shift. The 50-30-20 rule works because it's simple, yet powerful. It's scalable across all income levels. It helps you live well today while preparing for tomorrow. In a country where over 40% of adults can't cover a $400 emergency, this rule could mean the difference between peace of mind and panic. And as Jim Rohn, legendary entrepreneur and motivational speaker, once said, "You must take personal responsibility. You cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself." Final thoughts. Managing your money doesn't have to feel like a burden. It just needs a system, and now you have one. So before your next paycheck lands, take 5 minutes, write down your income, break it into 3 categories. Stick to it, because your money should reflect your priorities, not your stress. Like this video if you're ready to make your money work smarter. Subscribe for more no-fluff financial guidance. Your money, your plan, your future.